Hello everyone and welcome to the stream. I'm Vikova, you can call me V, and today I am continuing Roadwarden, which I'm really excited. I feel like I was getting really frustrated with it for a couple streams there, but we really have made some progress in the last stream, and I feel like things are starting to pick up again, so I'm excited to continue. Hello and welcome to Dave, to Rowan, and to Nexusin. It is lovely to have you here. Dave says Roadwarden, Warden of the Road. Exactly. Alright. Animals and humans can be healed with spells, but a master in one field of magic may know nothing about the other. Okay. We continue. Alright, so we're in Gale Rocks right now. An old man is running along the riverbank trying to stop an escaped hat with a stick. Okay, so the big thing that's happened is we have convinced the Council of Gale Rocks to withdraw their support and protection from Glausha the Bandit. So that's exciting, and I think it should mean that we can begin to work on the White Marshes problem. Let's see. Now, this hasn't helped me at all with any of my... This isn't listed on any of my quests, but... Thyrsis won't help me unless I stop the bandits from being a problem. And also, I believe Severina, the head woman of this village, told us that we need to go tell Glausha, to which I said she'll kill me because she's an awful person. And Severina insists that Glausha won't kill me, so I think we might have to go do that. Dave says, how's your week been, V? Honestly, up and down. I had quite like a nice day yesterday, but otherwise I've been a little bit overwhelmed by everything. Dave says, why is there no option to help the old man? I know, it's just like flavor text, but I'm like, couldn't I just pick up the hat? Fluffle, hello! Okay, so I think what I am going to do... What time is it? 30 minutes before dusk. Well, first I'm going to sleep. I know I can sleep here. For a rent of 0. I'm gonna get stinky and my appearance is going to be worse, but we can deal with that on the way. Dave says, oh, well, time for some relaxation time in a cozy space then? Yeah. I'm quite lucky that I work from home, so I'm able to just cope. I can give you nice and cozy. Today I was like, it's a pajama day today. So what I'm gonna do is, we'll sort ourselves out on the way, but I'm going to travel straight to Glausha to tell her that she's been cut off. So we'll stop at Foggy Lake, we'll get some food. Jabal says, can we look for a panda while we're here? Oh no, I've already left. Oh, next time I'm there, we'll look for a panda, Jabal. Also, hello, welcome. I'm going to enter the tavern, I'm going to get the food. I'm not going to spend a lot of time reading these. These are the same things as usual. Let's just keep going. Got the food. Alright, I'm going to wash at the Wanderer. So there's a statue of the Wanderer. And I'll wash myself in the stream. There we go. 4 out of 5 appearance, plus 1 from feeling amazing. Do I have any fish? Ooh! You pull the rope and see 2 flopping fish inside. You prepare your axe, then open the lid and reach for your catch. You stun the animals one by one with 2 careful blows in the top of their heads, then finish them off with a knife, cutting underneath the gill plates. You spend another minute or 2 bleeding out the fish in the brook, then cover them with a waxed linen sheet. You should eat them soon before they spoil. Okay, I'll set the fish trap. We've got 2 fish. That's good. We're going to travel to the heart of the forest. We do have time. Siberius, hello and welcome. Siberius says Strider walks in. Foggy, food. Strider walks out. Exactly. I think Foggy is used to me just like breezing through on my way to everywhere. Jabal says, I feel like maybe at some point we're going to have to money grind just a little so you can afford the High Island trip. Yeah, definitely. Should you get more explicit permission from the tribe of Green Mountain for your High Island excursion? I feel like there was something more to do there. Well, we'll head back to the tribe of the Green Mountain, but I think I had their permission. Dave says, if only you could have used your fishing powers for good and caught that hat. I know, right? Okay. I am going to go to the bandits' hideout. Past the huge spider which has been strung up in a tree. Hang on. You find hardly any scraps of light in the tunnel of leaves, creepers, and branches. From time to time, you ride by human-placed wooden beams, supporting the roof like in a mine shaft. A small red bird with black wings, blue eyes, and a yellow beak is observing you for a good few minutes now, jumping between the shrubs as you ride forward. You even remember it from the last time you were here. Whenever you stop, it also stays close, like a caring parent. I'm not going to get rid of it. I ignore it. I bet it's dangerous, but I'm gonna ignore it. Before you reach the next part of the forest, the creature disappears among the tree crowns. Good. I was a little bit worried it might have been one of those talking birds that hunts alongside other animals. Hunts humans alongside other animals, but it wasn't. It wasn't. Quirrell says sometimes a bird is just a bird. Exactly. We shouldn't just go around killing birds just because we've had one bad experience. Dave says leave them a 1-star review until they fix it. Justice for Hatman. I feel like the creator, who just one person made this whole game, I feel like they probably have had enough going on. Alright, that was a nice encounter. I think I got the achievement Gentle Heart for that, by the way, which is delightful. You stop your palfrey and fix your eyes on the critter under a lonely tree. It's furry, shorter than your arm, no taller than a handspan, with tiny ears. It's mostly brown with a white stomach and black tip of its tail. Nimble like a cat, it pokes with its nose something among the tall grasses. The stoat tears apart the large nest made of twigs and leaves, one of which remains are still hanging from the branches above. I don't completely understand that bit. You pay attention to the rustling leaves and take a deep breath. The blooming water would cover up your scent. So it's just a stoat? Why am I attacking a stoat? I don't understand. Is this meant to be bigger? Why would I attack a stoat? Quirrell's here, exactly. Quirrell would never let me attack a stoat. I'm just gonna keep going. Jabal says, I think it's just a stoat. At least it appears to be. I mean, it wasn't attacking me, so I wasn't going to attack it. While someone watches you from one of the trees, whistling, it's the sound of the hooves that lures a few people out to the gate. The highwaymen give you distrustful looks and, holding their weapons, tell you to move slowly and to put your axe on the ground. I enter the hamlet. Oh, it's time to tell Glausha! She's gonna kill me! We just went straight from save to here, so... You're told to wait since Glausha is wandering outside the hamlet with a few of her men. You hear a loud whistle, then another, and after a few minutes the entire group is back. Their leader gestures for you to join her on her walk. I'm gonna ask her about Steep House before I tell her about the Gale Rocks thing. You were there when Steep House has fell, weren't you? She stops and turns around. When she places a hand on her side, the mail clinks. I was, all right, but those memories are for me alone. You look at each other in silence, then move forward. Yeah, she won't tell me about anything. Not a surprise. I'm just gonna tell you the bad news. We're ripping off the Band-Aid. Oh! Okay, we're gonna do this. Jabal says if we tried talking to her about Steep House or buying the spices. She won't do anything for me. I'll ask her about the spices. Do you still have the spices you took from the merchants? I need to get on the good side of the tribe of the Green Mountain. I did give them a keg of ale. They are my friends. Cider, rather. This again? You're in luck. We sell our supplies sparsely to make sure everyone needs them. She turns toward you and runs her eyes over you, then pats your arm with her strong hand. I'll give you a box with many different sacks for 30 coins. I give discounts to helpful allies. Yeah, no. I don't think I need them anyway. The Council of Gale Rocks held a meeting about cutting ties with your band. She freezes, then looks at you with a puzzled frown creasing her healthy eye. A meeting? What are you talking about? You summarize the situation and she looks at her boots with hands on her sides. You're treading on shaky ground if you think I can't connect this whole thing to your recent arrival. You're responsible for what's going on. She meets your eyes, and the fury you find in her look makes you take a step back. So why are you here? To beg for my forgiveness? Or to bring the good news? From now on, don't count on the help of the people of Gale Rocks. You were advised to disband. Oh my gosh. She's going to kill me! I came here to tell her, but, like, if I lie, I haven't achieved it. You're advised to disband. Oh gosh. Achievement unlocked, the guts? Oh no. She raises her eyes, then, with a sigh, puts on a glove. Brave of you to bring me the news in person. I appreciate that. She clenches her fist a few times, then glances at the other woman from her band. Let's get to work. Ah! Something hard hits the back of your head. You land on your knees, then your face hits the ground. Your hand touches the nettle leaves. I try to kick them away. That's not going to work. This isn't going to work. None of this is going to work. Jabal says if she wanted to kill you, you'd be dead. I try to kick them away. Dave says, I think this justifies your decision, honestly. Oh. You wake up tied to your saddle with blood and vomit in your hair. You blink a few times, moving as little as you can. For the time being, you put your trust in Shadowfax. It's at the edge of panic, trembling, with ears pinned, making not even a snort. Still, it does what it has been taught, follows the beaten trail, avoiding the thicket, and speeding up at the sight of wild beasts lured by your stench. I try to wake up and grab the reins. After you get to the cairn, you cut the rope that was keeping you on the palfrey's back. You give yourself a few minutes and prepare yourself to get to safety. I ride east to the painted boulder. Oh. Do I still have all my stuff? I still have all my stuff. Okay. I'm looking bad, though. Oh, I'm not dead. I'm not dead. At the edge of the pond, you spot a moldy, closed satchel hanging from one of the branches high above the trail, most likely taken there by an ape or a bird. Like other trees in this part of the forest, this one is ridiculously wide, covered with dark, scaly bark. It would take time to climb up the slippery lichens. I look for a long branch and push the satchel off the tree. I don't want to break anything inside the bag. It may take some time, but I tether my horse to a branch that climb up. It may be a trap. I keep moving. I've got 5 hours to get out of the forest. I'm gonna try and climb up. I don't have any health. I just saved because I might just die. Let's see. Oh, I lost my last appearance. You gather the useful tools. Climbing up the trunk without wrapping your arms around it is difficult. After every 2 or 3 feet, you cut and tear away slices of bark, making new steps. It gets easier after you reach the first branch strong enough to hold your weight. You secure yourself with the rope. Once you reach the bag with the satchel, you pull yourself toward it, breaking minor twigs. I bet there's nothing in it. You pull the leather strap to raise the bag and unpin it. After a few long, tiring minutes, you get back on the ground. I scatter the contents on the ground. Ooh, 2 dragon bones. The foul smell hits your nostrils like a hammer. You ignore the old fruits coated with maggots and eggs, as well as the moldy shirt, but you kick away the small pouch. You cut it open, only to find 2 dragon bones. That was not worth it. I grabbed the water skin to wash them. Well, plus 2 dragon bones. We've made it to the stone. You leave the dark woods behind. 3 hares cross the road so quickly you barely notice them. Soon after they disappear in the shrubs, a large spotted cat shows up, trying to catch up with them. It spares you only a glance. Alright. 3 hours and 45 minutes. I'm gonna go sleep at Eudocious. Oh, I could cook my meat on the way. First I'm gonna cook my meat, then I'm gonna go sleep at Eudocious. The watchtower is blending with the wilderness slowly. For a moment, you think that the gate's position has changed since your last visit, but once you get closer, you're sure there are no fresh tracks. Campfire. I gather some firewood. It's not difficult to find dead trees in the woods, but you take some time to find such pieces that won't force you to use your battle axe. You find tinder beneath the shrubs and some dry branches dropped by the healthy trees. You don't need to warm yourself up for long, so once you're sure you have enough for the basic cooking, you move everything to the next camp. I cook 2 fish. It takes you a good few minutes before the fire gets started, then grows strong enough for you to cook. In the meantime, you prepare the captured creatures. You cut through the stomachs, remove the guts with your fingers, then pierce through the animals with pointed sticks. Keeping them at a safe distance, you roast them slowly until they both look and smell prepared. Yes, I'll gather firewood for another day. Okay. 1 hour and 45 minutes. I'm going to go to Eudocious. I hope she'll let me in. I'm in a bad state. You touch the cold shell. The monster's eyes glow red. Strider, come inside. I wouldn't mind a bit of company. The golems let you in. I go straight to the house. Eudocia welcomes you with a yawn and a blink of her sleepy eyes. You played me dirty with that damn flower, she growls, but then puts on a gentle smile. I've never slept so much as in the last couple of days. But maybe that's for the better. Oh, she is pleased, actually. I didn't give her that drug. Oh. Quirrell says, yay, she still likes you. Wasn't sure she would be after the whole tulips thing. Yeah, absolutely. Alright. I'm just gonna sleep. Time for sleep. You let Shadowfax drink outside, then close both of you in the shed. There isn't much fodder around. The dragons from the mountains wake you up with their roars, but the heavy steps of the sentinels ease your soul. The yard is carefully patrolled. Some of the hay gets under your clothes, but at least your back doesn't ache in the morning. You let your palfrey outside. Yeah, I'm really hungry, but I only just became this hungry, so I think I'll be okay. Oh, I can eat a fish anyway. Eat. There we go. That's not so bad. Let's repair my armor. 4 out of 4 armor. Let's fix my clothes. Okay. Now I can travel to bathe. And then I think I should see Thyrsis today. So let's go to the Wanderer. Get bathed. Get some food from Foggy Lake. I wash myself. I'll remove the bloodstains. I wash my shell. That's as clean as I'm gonna get. I fixed my clothes. Oh, It doesn't require any work. I don't know what else I can do to get to 4 out of 5, but whatever. This is the situation. I can't wash again. Why can't I get to 4 out of 5 if my clothes are fixed? This isn't the maybe you need to improve your health? Maybe. Olga, I can eat. I can't improve my health until I sleep in a good place. Let's see. Hi, Foggy. I'd like to eat. Thank you. I can eat my last fish to get the rest of the, Yeah. Well, I'm fully nourished. My vitality is not looking great. I probably do need a 4 out of 5 appearance and more health in order to deal with this. So I might just go pick up some work today. Fluffle says maybe you've got an impressive shiner. You know what? I think there could be something to that. How much time have I got? 5.5 hours? Let's see if I can get any work at Gale Rocks. Oh, wait. Is this nearer? I'll see if I can get some work at Creeks. They haven't got very much money, have they? I don't know if you can work at Creeks. I'm gonna go to the pier and see if the fishermen want me. It's probably too late, but I'll give it a go. The grass and the sand remain in their fight over the coast. There are no boats, nets, or fishes in sight, but there are countless boot prints and footprints in sight, both on the road and next to it. I approach the pier. You're next to the shed. The fishers are preparing themselves to leave, tired, but at least not sweaty. Okay, so there's no work there today. Let's look for a panda and then head back for sleep. I did think it was probably too late, but I'm looking for... Alright, Jubel. Panda. There are no pandas in this desolate realm. What about cats? Ah. Alright. We're gonna sleep at Foggy Lake. I think they have salt mines I've not asked about. Oh, okay. I could do that next time I visit. Alright. Hey, Foggy. Do I have any more meals from you? Yeah, I'll buy another meal. Okay. I'm gonna sleep. I'll gain another heart. Go outside. Alright, let's wash. I don't know why I'm not allowed to wash at Foggy's. 3 out of 5. Let's go do the work then. It's quite early in the day. The relentless waves keep sharpening the teeth-like rocks. I approach the pier. The fishers have just arrived. They unload the barge at the river and prepare their tools and boats. Quirrell says, you did try washing at Foggy's once. The folks there very kindly rescued you from the lake monster. Yeah, but Foggy and the foragers must wash. Why can't I wash where they wash? I'm allowed to... I live there. I head to the fishers. Photius inspects the equipment and discusses future plans with the workers on the coast. Need help with fishing today? I'll work for 2 or 3 dragon bones. It'd be dangerous, but if it's dangerous, I get another dragon bone. Well, I gotta do the work. A flock of harpies tried to strike one of the spearfishers that was hunting from a rock, but your group managed to fight it off. Even you, the frontline fighter, got away safe with your armor protecting you from any threats, but you got covered with mud and salt in the process. In the middle of the day, you receive a fresh roasted fish with a bowl of cold veggie stew and an extra dragon bone for your efforts. Okay. I guess I will come and have a look for the salt mines. Salt mine. No. Mine. Salt. The building has many entrances and windows, and each of them lets out so much steam that one could take this place for a city sauna. You address a man that's carrying a basket of firewood. I'm working, he growls. Speak with Albus! The last word is shouted through the open door to another worker. Hearing it, he looks in your direction, puts away a wooden mold, and heads outside, taking a few deep breaths of cool air. Cheers, cheers! Are you by yourself? Who do you represent? He's not older than 30. Matching his name, his skin and hair are white, though with a healthy pink hidden in his cheeks, nose, and lips, making him look as if he's blushing. When you vaguely state that you're from Hovlaven, his curiosity is already satisfied. Alright, good to have you back after, 5 years? Our process is the same, and so the lumps look the same. The guild will be satisfied, better keep your head low. Okay, he just assumes I'm Asterian. I follow him inside. The tour takes a good couple of minutes, and while your guide seems very confident in describing the salt-making process step by step in great detail, he doesn't take into consideration that you may be completely unqualified to have a conversation about the topic. You try to catch the gist of it, though neither the sound of flames and scratching nor the humid air or the smell of sweaty bodies help you to focus. The brine is carried here from a cave pond deep beneath the village, and then boiled in large open pans made of coarse ceramic heated by stoves. As water evaporates, it leaves salt behind and steams a few planks above it before they get back to the carpenters. The salt is carried onto a drying surface, then lumped into white bricks with the use of wooden molds. Many things can go wrong, he finishes his tale, but nothing goes to waste. Them shattered lumps get into our fish barrels, all is good. We won't sell you anything of poor quality. I try to learn a bit about the price. He gives you a few numbers, how many coins, how much flour, or how much iron the locals would take for a single lump, and at first the prices surprise you, but you then take one of the clumps and rub it with your thumb. 1 brick would be more than a household would use in a year. Albus interrupts your thoughts. Questions? You put the salt on a table and glance at the steaming pan again. Even though there are only 3 workers here, you realize the production must consume a mound of firewood every year. I ask him where they get their trees from. He doesn't answer right away, choosing his words carefully. We have supplies, and we trade for them with other villages, or at least used to. We cut trees as well, used to do so more back in the day. We had a lumberjack hamlet far away, so the beasts didn't get angry if they didn't. I thank him for his time and let him work in peace. Alright. I know that there's a cook around here somewhere, but I'm gonna see if I can get to Foggy's to sleep. I can. Jabal says, I like this guy. Sultanid friend. Quirrell says, an engineer, my people. Alright. I sleep. I'm fighting bugs. Alright. Little sleep. A little eat. Not looking so bad. Alright, I can wash. I'm not at 5 of 5 appearance yet. I wash myself. But I am at 4 of, I am 4 out of 5 now. This looks good. But I'll get an extra bonus to my, like, persuasion when I get to 5 out of 5. Fish trap? 2 more fish! Yes! I set my fish trap again. Okay. That's great. Let's go... Maybe I could sell these to Foggy on my way through. I don't think I'm gonna have time to cook them. I can't cook these here. Do you want some fish? No, she doesn't want any of this. Okay. I'll just have them, I guess. I don't know. Versus now, I want to wait till I get my 5 out of 5 vitality. Because I get a bonus to my appearance when I do that. The refreshing smell tempts into taking a few deep breaths. Alright. They're in the middle of their work. I head to the fishes. Need any help with fishing today? Alright. I will be fed. Turns out you don't have much to do. The hours go by, and during the lazy break, you receive a fresh roasted fish with a bowl of cold veggie stew. Okay. Look at my money. We're up to 22. We're going to be able to actually hire people to come with us soon. How much time do I have? Not enough time. I'll just go straight to Foggy. Quirrell says, every time V gets all worked up about the appearance stat, I think of that one comic Rowan did. Well, I didn't used to think it mattered very much, but I found out that genuinely people were not helping me because I was so gross. So now I'm keeping it maxed. I need all the help I can get. Alright. I'm going to sleep. Okay. I'm going to eat. We're going to wash, and we're going to go visit Thyrsus. I bet nothing will have changed, but I'll still try. I wash myself in the stream. Yes, 4 out of 5. Yes, okay, this is looking good. How are my fish? I can't do anything with them. I could maybe give them supplies when I get to White Marshes, though. Where's the peat bog? The peat fields. Here we go. Jabal says, we have 2 expensive possible hirelings, Dalit and someone at Foggy's, I think. And I'm pretty sure that we need another present for Green Mountain. Someone else agreed to come as our friend. I'll go have a look. Katie, hello, welcome. Rowan says you should grind for money so that you can get fancy clothes. I gotta grind for money so I can go to the mountain, but I do really want fancy clothes. Frogs fill the bogs with their songs and hide among the puddles as you ride down the path. Thyrsus is sitting on the bench, observing your arrival as he grinds something in mortar. But once you greet him, he leaves his tools behind and moves to the edge of the scarp. The creepers idly hang from his arms, resting on the ground. Alright, let me just check in my journal, because I think for Gather a Crew, the runaway bandit will go with me. Yeah. So, I have Dalit, and I think you're right, I have someone at Foggy's that I can pay. And I know that the ex-bandit will go with me. So that's 3. Anyway. I need to meet with Orentius. It doesn't trust me enough. How do I get rid of the undead if I can't meet with Orentius? Ah! No! I don't understand how to progress this. It is so infuriating. I'm gonna go to White Marshes. I'll give them my fish. Alright. Wild fruits and leaves. We've done this before, so I won't bother reading that. We travel. Going to White Marshes. I'm gonna give these fish To the people here. I approach Valence. I have some supplies I don't need. Let's see. Oh, I have to roast them? Well, I'll sell you my rations then. I'll sell you all my rations. It's fine. I mean, there's nothing I can do with any of this. Jabal says, I will check. I'd assumed that Sword and Glausha would do the trust thing. Well, I can't do anything about the undead. Until... I thought Thyrsis was supposed to help me with the undead. I'm so confused. Let's go and grind. How much time do I have? No, I cannot grind for money today. It is too late. Well, let's just go forage. Maybe I can cook the fish. Oh yeah, I can go cook my fish. I'll do that. Oh, thank you for checking, Jabal. The watchtower is blending with the wilderness slowly. There are small creatures ahead of you, not larger than a hare, running from one side of the road to the other. Before you get to the crossroads, they vanish among the shrubs and bushes, which are now rustling and shaking disquietingly. I would like to cook 2 fish. I gather firewood for another day. And I'm going to go sleep at Eudocia's. Sleep. Yeah, this is the same as usual, so... Yeah, I'm not sure what's best to do yet. I'm just gonna get washed and I guess we'll keep resting and grinding for money. I washed myself. Fish trap. 2 more fish. Alright. I'll eat at Foggy's. Well, it sounds like they might feed me when I do my work, so maybe I won't eat at Foggy's. What time of day is it? Oh, it's probably way too late, isn't it? I'll try anyway. The seagulls are as loud as the waves. Head to the fishes. I can help! Yes! Okay. We're fishing and we'll be fed. We got 3! Uh-oh. A flock of harpies tried to distract your companions to get some of the open barrels of fish, but your group managed to fight them off. Still, as the frontline fighter, you took a few serious scratches and bites. At least you receive a fresh roasted fish with a bowl of cold veggie stew and an extra dragon bone for your efforts. Okay, that's good. I can... If I come back to Foggy Lake, I'll repair all my stuff. 9 says, has anyone seen Strider recently? Foggy, they're fine. They'll come back when they're hungry. Exactly! I repair my armor. I'll fix my clothes. I sleep. We've almost got 30 gold. We could buy the spices with that, but then I couldn't hire all the people I need to hire. Listening to the grunts of the annoyed Shadowfax makes you feel uneasy, but at least the furs covering the floor are helping you relax. You don't even notice when it's already morning, and while the smell coming from the lower floor is not inviting, at least it's not you who has to take care of it. Okay, that is nice. I eat. Go outside. I need to wash. I need to wash. This is unacceptable. Jabal says, I think we should genuinely go get fancy clothing and see if that helps with Thyrsis. I'm pretty sure Glausha will not be keen on selling us spices any day soon. True. I wash myself. Love it. Okay. Fish trap. Fancy clothes are from Howler's Dell. They're really expensive. Like crossbow expensive. You approach the opening gate and swiftly dismount. A guard approaches you, ready to take your mount to a stable. Good to see you. How are your journeys? Of course I'll gossip. The curious locals gather around to take part in your conversation. Recently, 2 groups of local kids have invented a new way to wrestle for points, and they are now trying to outdo one another in small contests. That's fun. Hello, Bjorn. Let's talk about fancy clothes again. How much do these increase my looks by? I don't know which of these is more worth it. I can buy any of them. Jabal says, also I think there's a fancy axe here. There's a possible Green Mountain Tribe gift. But I have given the Green Mountain Tribe a gift, Jabal. Do you remember that I gave them the cask of cider? That's how I got in, and I spoke to them, and they explained everything to me. Like, I think I'm in the clear with them. There didn't seem to be anything more to do. I don't understand what is the difference between these? Some of them are more expensive than others, but I don't know if I need one that's like a socialite or diplomat level. Like, could I just buy the tunic? I don't necessarily want to be that fancy. It doesn't say anything about them. Alright, well, I'll check the axe. Go to the main square, go to Akakios. I bring goods to sell. Hair pelt. Oh yeah, do you want a hair pelt? From my source. 7. Thank you. Do you want some raw fish? Alright. A new battle axe for 13. I think that's doable. Or a pile of linen sheets, I guess. Dave says I would use game logic that more money equals better, but I only have 1 additional appearance to possibly get. Like, I'm already maxing out my appearance because I'm just so sparkly and great. I don't know. I would also use that, but I don't know if there's any need to. If it just gave me some numbers, I would have an idea. Let me sell this to Eric. I've got another fish to sell. Take 2. Two rations. That's good. How much do rations cost from you? 2 for 1? I won't worry about that right now. Fluffle says it's like real life. Choosing clothes is so hard when it's not just for you, isn't it? When you have to fit a certain level of formality, it's horrendous. Jabal says the reason I am 95% sure we need multiple gifts, we get paid to talk to them at all, not any extra to go to the most sacred location ever. Alright, well, we'll have to buy the axe then. I'm just going to buy... Hang on. Hi, Bjorn. I'm just going to get the Rich City official clothes. Thank you. It takes her almost an hour to measure you, cut examples of fabric for later use, and show you the colors you can choose from. Finally, you're both ready, and with a heart heavier than you expected, you count down all the dragon bones she asks for. Be back in 1 day or later. She shoves them all into a wooden box. I'm getting to work right away unless you need anything else. Okay. Hope that wasn't a huge waste. I guess we'll find out. How much do I have left? 16. That is not enough for the axe, is it? How much was the axe? 13? Oh, it is enough. Well, I'll buy the axe then. Wait, surely this isn't a gift. Surely this is just for me. This is a valuable commodity. This just says a new battle axe. Surely that's just for fighting? You think this is a gift? For sure? Jabal? I don't do very much fighting. The metal stuff was the thing they needed. Alright, I'll get the steel. Alright, I've bought an axe. I walk away. Let's see if I can get any work then. Too late to work. 6 hours. Well, I'm not going to sleep here. We'll have to be back in a day, don't I? I'll just travel back. I'm going to Foggy Lake, where sleeping is free. Save before buying it? Well, it's too late now. And sleep. Yes, sleep time. I sleep. I eat. I wash. I'm always washing out in the open. Horrendous. Could not bear it. Okay. Oh, 3 out of 5. Oh, I haven't washed yet. 4 out of 5. Fish trap? No. Go back to Howler's Dell. I will always gossip for a bit. The curious locals gather around to take part in your conversation. Recently, a cart with wooden logs has collapsed, so there was quite a mess in the main square. Hello, Bjorn! She leaves her house, hopping on her only legs, and sits down on the bench near the door. She looks at you and waits, with her hands forming a tent-like shape. I'm here to pick up my clothes. She nods toward her house, and you walk inside. Finding your outfit prepared on a chair, you put it on, a bit afraid it will tear right away. But once you're done, it feels both comfortable and strange, as if your shell is covered with the costume of a rich folk. You show the tailor, and she spares you a gentle smirk. Well, well. Now go out there and do me embarrass my work. Okay. Thank you. 5 out of 5 appearance! You receive much better prices and open many doors! Ooh, I want to open all the doors! Yes, save, travel. What time of day is it? Yes, I'm gonna go talk to Thyrsis. Gotta go talk to Thyrsis! Rowan says, you did it! You are so pretty now! I am! I'm so pretty! Ha! He won't be in my debt unless I get rid of... Ha! I need to meet with Orentius. No help. There is no reason to do any of that. I can't do anything about White Marshes until they let me go! This is such a frustrating game! Well, it's time to sleep at Foggy's and do some work, I guess. Dave says, you've always been very pretty, V. Thank you. I'm a beautiful dragon. They're just making me feel ugly. The grass in the animal pen has managed to grow back a bit, which your mount welcomes with the droopy, relaxed ears. The foragers are carving a new set of throwing clubs. Oh, Foggy, you would not believe how much money I just spent on this stupid clothes. At least I have 5 out of 5 appearance. I sleep. I should go to White Marshes and see if Helvius will let me speak to Orentius now that I am so pretty. Hi, Foggy. I need to buy some food. I have no money. Okay. I'd like to eat. We're back to the before times amount of money. I got back in the poor old days. I'm gonna go and see if Helvius will let me speak to Orentius. Wait, I didn't shower! No! 4 out of 5? I can't, I'm sorry, Thyrsis, I'll be back. Don't look at me, I'm hideous. Oh, there we go. Fish? No. Stinky, says Dave. I wasn't even stinky, but 4 out of 5 is now unacceptable. Hello, Thyrsis. Please open the path. I will give you some wild fruits and leaves. Yep. Alright. What can you sell me? Do you have anything that they might want? Oh, the withering dust. I could just use that forever. If only I had the money. Alright. Going to White Marshes. The village is filled with the unbearable noise of construction. Yet the undead labourers take no breaks, don't gasp for air, don't stop to look around. The locals avoid them or scowl at them whenever they get too close. I'll give some stuff to Valens. The days are getting colder. Have some stuff! I don't have enough. I have a roast fish. There you go. Farewell. Okay, Helvius. Helvius, I'm beautiful. You gotta help me. He meets your eyes, waiting for you to speak. He doesn't trust me enough to let me see Arentius. It would anger Glausha, but may help me earn his trust. I know where the highwayman's hideout is. I'm never telling him about the woman that asked me to help her find her savings. I hope she's long gone. There's some wares to sell. 1 bone? No. Should I reveal Glausha's hideout to Helvius, who is not a good guy? Jabal says, I mean, Glausha will never forgive you anyway. I mean, yeah, but in a more reasonable sense, do I want to be sending these people to go hurt those bandits? Coral says, that's what I was thinking. Glausha already hates you. I mean, they're bandits. They've been trying to hurt White Marshes this whole time. They have, in fact, they have been raiding them. I'm gonna do it. I think I'm gonna do it. I need to deal with White Marshes, and I can't do it until someone lets me speak to Arentius, and Thyrsus will never help me. For some reason. Fluffle says, I mean, but they haven't been raiding you? They have! The bandits have. White Marshes haven't. White Marshes have been fine. Save first? You know what? That's a great idea. Let's do a big save. Big save. Yes. Big save. Okay. It would anger Glausha. Lila, hello and welcome. Quarrel says, I love how V will always save before something scary, but doesn't load the save even after everything goes terribly wrong. Look, if I die, I reload. If it goes horrendously, we'll reload. It would anger Glausha, but may help me earn his trust. I know where the highwayman's hideout is. This is probably not going to change anything for me. He runs his eyes over your bundles as if you're hiding the band there, then frowns. Well? You describe the old hamlet and the dangerous path leading to it. For a few breaths, you're not sure if he's even listening. Then he points at your chin with his blade. Why are you telling me this? I just need to speak with Arentius. He nods in silence, and, for a moment, you don't see his usual contempt. He still doesn't trust me enough? Well, I'm never telling him about that woman. We're loading. I didn't want to do that anyway. Wait, oh no, where did it load? No. This one. Is this the same? Oh, okay. Jabal says they quite literally pummeled me into a mess, a pulpy mess of pulp and mess. Exactly, they beat the crap out of me. It was awful. Maybe try telling him you want White Marshes to prosper. I'll try again. Rowan says, look, V reloaded from save. Yeah, I mean, at least in part because you goaded me about it. Fluffle says, yeah, but you went on their turf? No, they were awful. Everything that they want to do is hurting everyone around me, and my job is protecting everyone here. I don't care what Hovlovin says my job is. Let's try this again, but I don't think it's going to change anything. I want your people to prosper. We don't need your help. If I try again. No. I'm never telling you, so... no, wait, no. Big load. There is no way to progress! And or try Thyrsus after telling him? As you helping White Marshes might gain his trust? Ugh, well, okay. I just need to speak to Arentius. Alright, farewell. Now I travel. It's not going to do anything. Dave says they paid good money for that turf. That stuff doesn't grow on... Wait. Nothing has changed. Nothing has changed. I load. Okay, yeah, that is genuinely a bad load. I want this load. Fluffle says plot twist. There is no Arentius. I've seen Arentius! I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I'm locked again. This is what was so frustrating for weeks, was that I can't progress. I cannot progress because the game has locked me out in ways I don't understand. Fluffle says, you saw Arentius? I did. I looked out my window when I was sleeping in White Marshes and he cut loads of... He just sliced himself up and poured blood everywhere in a ritual to strengthen the undead. Dave says you saw someone who you thought was Arentius. Okay, well, I guess that's true, but I want to meet that guy. I'm once again just, like, lost. I guess we'll try to travel to the tribe of the Green Mountain and give them the axe and see where we go from there. I'm gonna go sleep at Foggy's. That was a crushing waste. Alright, sleep. I love to sleep. Yes, good. I eat. I will wash. Jabal says, I'm sorry. Yeah. It's not your fault. It's frustrating because I feel like this game is so incredibly good most of the time. And I don't understand why I'm just constantly coming up against walls right now. It is frustrating. And I don't want to get a bad ending because because the game isn't directing me correctly. Do you know what I mean? I washed myself. Yay. Fish? Fish! 3 fish! Woo! Okay, that's pretty good. 4 hours to the tribe of the Green Mountain. 11 hours left in the day. I'm gonna go cook my fish, and then I'll go to the tribe of the Green Mountain. Dave says, well, when you get there, maybe you can ask them some questions about Arentius. I cook 3 fish. I gather firewood. Alright, we've got good time. The tribe of the Green Mountain. The villagers are busy with their work, sometimes glancing at you from a distance, but not paying much attention to you. A few of them grab spears and tools and approach the entrance, previously unguarded. The Saurian rider shows up soon after. I enter the cave. The chief and the shaman are already in the chamber chatting with each other. They welcome you with polite nods. I have more questions about High Island. They don't trust me enough. I should earn their trust starting with a simple barter. Okay. Let's barter. My dragon horn? They don't want the axe, by the way, Jabal. My dragon horn, no! But it's so cool! When blown, it imitates the roar of an enormous creature. No, my dragon horn. Barter. Oh, my axe is available. Okay, because I'm trying to get the dragon horn. That's right, okay. You look at the horn thinking of the things you could offer to the tribe. The battle axe! I can give it to them! Hooray! Quirrell says, I don't think you have that. Yes, thank you. I got confused. We need no more blades, starts Gayen, but Cephas gestures for her to wait. Let me take a look. If the Roadwarden describes it rightly, a weapon such as this 'tis a gem well worth a loud horn. She rolls her eyes but says nothing. You can see it outside. Yeah? Ooh, I have the horn! I'm never selling this. Finishing the transaction takes a good few minutes since you have to get Shadowfax. Show Cephas what you have. Guyan refused to join you, then returned to the cave. Once the Saurian rider takes your gift, the other locals discuss their new possession enthusiastically. I have more questions. Ask. I would still appreciate your permission to search the island. The chief observes your hands while rubbing his own, dried and covered with scars. You want it to turn into a pyre for Roadwardens. The shaman's quiet voice is like a touch of dew. If you land here, bring us Hysterian or your own tail, Strider, or we'll not forgive you. Her tone carries no question, no request. Is there something that could help me explore the island? The second generation that lived at Tis Mountain knew it would one day forget its homeland. Guyan pauses, observing a young woman adding wood to the fire. I built a statue of a spirit that protected us from the flames of the Green Mountain. To sleep in Giant. I still hold the key to the island. The key, you repeat, and Cephas tilts his head. A map, I'd say. I've already got that map. That's everything I wanted to ask about. Alright. Thank you, Jabal. Progress, kind of, except that I haven't finished anything to do with White Marshes. Quill says he to Roadwarden. Yeah. Alright, well, we've got the information. This is great. Unfortunately, we still can't do anything about the situation. What am I supposed to do about White Marshes? Maybe I should look up a guide? It just feels like the only thing I have left to do now is gain money and go to the Hidden Island. Like, I have no other options. To High Island. I'll go to Foggy Lake. But everyone has told me I'll get a terrible ending if I don't deal with White Marshes, so I'm a little bit concerned. The surface of the lake is restless, and the cold wind strikes the tavern's hanging barrel again and again. You adjust your cloak. Alright, what time is it? Asleep. And... Hi, Foggy. I would like to eat some food, thank you. Okay. Some of my fish is cooked, isn't it? Eat one. Oh, hang on. I was gonna get fed today. Oh, well. Let's go do some work and get some money. I guess I don't actually need to wash today. If I'm just gonna go get stinky with the fishermen. Alright. We're grinding right now, so I'm not gonna be reading all the pretty stuff. They're not here? I'm too soon. I should have washed. I help with the fishing. It was a nice, easy day. We sleep and we go again, I guess. Now we enter the grinding phase. I should find out how much money I need to gather to hire people. Let me check with the foragers. What's your price, Svi? 11 dragons. So I need 11 for you. I'll go wash. And at some point, I should go and travel back down to Dalit and see how much that will be. I think it was more than 11. I wash myself. I check my fish trap. 2 fish! Okay. I fish. Went fine. I love that you get fed by working. I should have been doing this ages ago. Well, I needed the extra time for the washing, because otherwise I get there too early, so there was no reason not to. I come back, I sleep. When I get 11, I will head down to Dalit and find out Dalit's price. Let's see. Oh, you think there's not much... Oh, you didn't mean for washing. You meant not much point in checking the prices? Yeah, I mean, it's true, but... I get washed. Hey, Mylan, how you doing? There's a bird jumping around on the pipes outside our house, so Mylan's like suddenly fixated on the windows. I washed myself. Fish trap? I have so many fish. Are they all raw? Hang on, inventory. How many fish? 2 roast fish, 4 raw. I gotta cook these. I'm not grinding today. I'm gonna cook these fish. I'll do the circuit. I'll check with Dalit. And I could work at a Hallisdale. Campfire. Cook 3 fish. I cook a fish. I'll gather the firewood. Pell to the north. Give them to the gate guy. Oh, I should! I was thinking I could get money with this fish, but I'd love to give them to the gate guy. I approach the guards. The guard welcomes you with a nod as you ride in. The other hunters spread across the wall, observing the area. You hear the sounds of work coming from the armorer's workshop. The armorer is focused on his repetitive tasks. Oh, I didn't mean to speak to the armorer. The guards. The hunters warmly greet you and Dalit welcomes you with a shining smile. Hi there! Our savings keep looking better the more often you visit us, so you should do so every day. Hi, Dalit. What's your cost of your help? 16. Okay, so I need 27 dragons. 16 dragons. You seem to know what you're doing, and I can look after myself. Good patrons get good prices. Okay, that's great. Can I get some free food? Can I get some free food? Okay, no, that was fine. How much are your rations? Only 1 dragon. Worth buying. Gosh, I should also probably try and buy that crossbow before I go, because it seems useful all the time. Was I saying I could work in Hallisdale? I don't need to go to Hallisdale, so I might just travel back to Foggy Lake and sleep. Oh wait, the gate guy! Huh? Oh. Go outside. Is it Quintus? The clopping of your palfrey carries fills the silent your palfrey carries? Fills the silent corridor of rocks. Quintus is sitting on the ground, leaning against the wall with closed eyes, which he opens after you get closer. Salutations, Warden! You hear about the gate? About your duty. What's there to say? Oh yes, I can tell Quintus that Glaush is gone! Yes, 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 yes! Jabal says I've dropped a message to certain contacts about Thyrsis. We'll try to have an answer for you by next stream. Apparently you can maybe grind his favor by giving him extra nice food instead of wild plants. Oh, interesting. Thank you, Jabal. Quirrell says I think there was somewhere selling a grappling hook too. Oh, good point. We're just gonna have to grind a lot of money. I might do it off stream. I'll just grind a ton of money and then we'll go on a big shopping trip together next stream. The people of Gale Rocks are not going to support Glausha any longer. Her role in the peninsula will dwindle. He looks around and reaches toward his bandage, raising it like a mask. Did you do this? You start to explain and his voice lowers to a whisper. Don't bother. I don't follow all this anyway. All I need to say is that this land needed someone like you. Thank you. I need to pay him at least 9 coins. Don't you miss fresh, warm food? Rations lose their charm quickly. He lets out a hiss and raises his chin proudly, but after another breath he licks his lips. After a long pause, he lets out a weak sigh. Fine. I'll gather my things, leave the gate open, and get moving tomorrow morning. I paid enough blood for my duty. A long pause. But I'm now in your debt, and I'm ready to enter the woods to repay it. Find me in the inn if you ever need my help. That's another person! 4 people will help me! Do you want me to escort you? Nah, no need. I'll stay away from the cursed tree and the ruins, though the paths you won't, through paths you won't follow on a horse. Thanks, though. Thank you. I need shelter. I'm gonna go sleep at the Elder's Cave. This is great news! Ooh, hoo, 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 hoo. Okay. Sleep. Hello, old man. Time for sleep. Oh, I'm hungry. Well, I have loads of fish. I'll eat at least 1 fish. Alright, that's prevented me from starving. Okay. Yes. I'm going to go to Pelt of the North. I'm going to see if Quintus will help me on my journey. And then, if Quintus will, I'll continue my grind. This is good, this is good! Dave and Coral say, gathering your D&D party. Yep, yep. I enter the inn. Quintus! Hi! Warden. I need you to return the favor. I'm heading for High Island. He squints his eyes. The bandages almost fall off his face. Pulling me back in, eh? Well, as long as it's not just the 2 of us. I'll prepare my stuff. Just tell me when you're ready. Alright. It won't be. This is huge! Okay. Whew. Let's look at our situation. Not great. Travel to the Wanderer, wash, sleep, get some food at Foggy's. I wash myself. 5 out of 5. So beautiful, isn't it? Fish? 3 more fish! This fish trap has been so lucrative! Fluffle says, I feel like I contributed. You did. Also, you've been amazing with the fish. Jabal says, I'll try and confirm if you can like grind Thursis' favor up with repeated fish or chicken gifts or something and let you know. Ooh, well I have a lot of cooked fish. You know what? Let's go and try that today. Why can't I just give him the fish? Travel. Yes. Boggy Lake will give me more food than I need to work. How much time do I have? It's too late to work. I will eat. And sleep? No, I will sleep and then eat. I'll go give some stuff to Thursis. I'll go get some fish to Thursis. It's because I cleaned the statue? You know what? Maybe. Maybe the Wanderer is blessing my fishing. Hi, Thursis. Would you open the path to White Marshes? Would you like a roasted fish? Better than what I've got. He smiles with yellow teeth and waits for you to throw the fish into his basket. He puts it back on the bench and snaps his fingers. Thank you. I'll just give him a couple, why not? Fluffle says it gave you good fortune. That makes me happy. Maybe it did. I sleep. Alright, I woke up hungry. I'd like to eat. I need to buy 4 more meals. Oh, okay. Time for me to go. How many fish have I got right now? I've got 4 roast fish, 3 raw fish. I could take those and cook them today, which I think I will do. Oh no, go outside, travel. Let's just go cook these fish. Then I'll just drop a few off to Thursis. The end of the stream is just gonna be grinding. Sorry everyone. As not for all that I will try and do some of my grinding off stream. Like there's nothing to do right now but grind. So I'm very excited that Fluffle suggested we went and got Quintus. Because that's how we were able to get Quintus onto the team. And cooking my 3 fish. Alright, I'll gather the firewood. That went well. I'll go to Thursis. Fluffle says lol butt grind. The path? Do you want some fish? Yeah, good. I'm not even going. Maybe I'll give the people of White Marshes some rations, in fact, while I'm here, since it's open anyway. Hi, Valens. The days are getting colder. Yeah, I know. Have some more supplies. I'm using these right now. Have 3 rations for 1 gold. I'll get more fish. Have 2 fish for 1 gold. And another 2 fish. And another 2 fish. Alright. Just check. Just trying to keep the people fed in White Marshes. Jabal says, I guess the other incomplete plot is Howlers and Steep House and Thias. I can't do anything with it. Whenever I click to do it, it's just like, you just have to let it go because you don't have the support. And I can't get the support. So there's nothing I can do on that at the moment. There is no direction and it is deeply infuriating. Alright. I'm going to sleep and then I'm going to work. We haven't talked to Thias in ages, have we? I guess that's true. She does hate us, though. So I don't think I'm getting support from her. Let's do a little bit of work, and then let's head down to Thias. So. Go outside. Oh, wait. No. First eat. First, Foggy, eat. Yes. I go outside. We're gonna wash. We're gonna work. And then the next day, I'll give a fish to Thyrsis. No, I don't have any fish. I wash myself in the stream. Beautiful. Fish trap, empty. So I will work, and then tomorrow we'll head to Thias. Approach the pier, the fishes. Dun 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 dun. $3 gold. It was a little difficult. Or just a little bit dirty. Really nothing bad happened. A flock of harpies tried to strike one of the spearfishes that was hunting from a rock, but your group managed to fight it off. Even you, the frontline fighter, got away safe with your armor protecting you from any threats. You got covered with mud and salt in the process. Oh yeah, we've had that before. Okay. So. Yeah. Alright, we'll go sleep at Foggy Lake and then we'll head down. Jabal says, I think that's the lock point there. We never really started her quest line because she's terrible. But I don't know, maybe we can at least agree to spy for her, then tell everyone she asked us to spy on them and that she's terrible or something. I've already got the quest to spy for people. Actually, I think it just said it updated. When we dealt with when we went and spoke to Glausha. I already have the quest to spy for her. Because when she gave me that quest, I didn't know she was terrible. I sleep. Yes, sleep. Good. Yeah, we'll go. I think it did. I had the quest and it updated. Thias wants me to spy for her. Spy on White Marshes. Well, that was Glausha's quest. Okay. Support of Howler's Dell I don't have, but I have the quest. It just hasn't updated. I will eat today. I will go to the Wanderer to wash. Jabal says we should probably go talk to her anyway. I think you're right. 2 fish! Yes! Okay. I'll wash myself. Going to Howler's Dell. I'm gonna save. I'm gonna save and I'll even reload! If you'll believe it. I'll gossip for a bit. The curious locals gather round to take part in your conversation. Recently, there's a dispute between 2 local families, both of which claim to have the best mouflon shearer in the village. They're very competitive. I enter the village. I go to the main square. I ask a guard to look for the mayor. She'll be here soon, he responds, so you sit down on the regular bench. After a few minutes, Thias welcomes you with a radiant smile and sits down on her chair. Beyond's style really looks good on you, Strider. You made the right choice, trusting her. Oh, you like me now that I'm wearing fancy clothes? Oh, I haven't spoken to you in ages, huh? Alright. I bring sad news from old Pagos. The villagers were stricken by a plague. I don't understand why I have this question. You saw me heal them. Ugh. For a few breaths, she doesn't even blink. So close to us. A plague? How? She adjusts her cape and calls a guard with a gesture. Tell the others to gather by Ape Ale, she tells her, then looks back into your eyes. I'll pass them the news once we're done here. We have to close the gates and maybe keep strangers away. She starts to tap on her deer buckle. At least we can make some preparations, thanks to you. Good wardening, she says with little conviction. But you should also speak with our druids. They may have more questions for you. I can talk to the druids now! I've been needing that. The guards return and the mayor sends her away again. Warn Elpis. She must speak with Strider soon. Alright. I mean, I already did that. What do you think about the scavenger who was here before? Ah, he's still alive, she says with distaste. He brought us some news from the north and paid off his debt to us, but he's an idler and a prattler, drinks too. The farther away he stays from here, the better. I bring news about Glauscher's band. And what are they? The only place bothered by raids is White Marshes. The people from Gale Rocks and Creeks face no issues. She exhales and raises her open palms. So there's no reason to worry. The people of White Marshes are no friends of ours, and if Glauscher is eager to bother with the poorest settlement in the north, especially ones filled with the Woken, it must be personal for her. We have no reason to stand in the middle of it. She straightens up and adjusts her cape and stares into your eyes. Her voice is solemn. As the mayor of Howler's Dell, I appreciate your concern, but I don't share your apprehension. The guards of our village will stay on our walls. Be sure to come see us soon. We would gladly share a lamb and tail with you. Ugh. Very well, I'll pass it to him. She reaches for her pouch. And here's what I promised you. Good work, Strider. Yeah, so this quest line, even though I mean, I thought she knew about all of this already because we've already had so much, but... Alright. You surely don't avoid hard conversations, do you? Most city folk feel hesitant when they meet pagans. She smirks, but the hand clenched around her deer buckle makes you alert. Are you that open to strangers, or did the United Church loosen its grip? I'm interested in who could take their place. The guilds and artisans? The army? The United Church sounds strong and so do its laws. Larvan is still loyal to the Empress, even if she's not around. The Uniteds are matched by the new order of Seekers, but nothing is set in stone. Soon after the war, the army had to take over and never let go of its power. The maritime trade keeps the city alive. The merchants took the lead. Honestly, I don't bother with politics. I guess the trade one. The roads might turn wild, but the sea won't ever sate its hunger for ships. People who lost everything are more likely to risk it all. She still smiles, but her eyes are melancholic. When the world shakes, it's also time to change the old order. Maybe it's the only time. You're horrible. I bring some news about other parts of the peninsula. I'm not telling you, Eudoxius. I don't want to tell you any of this. Oh! No, I don't... Unless I have to, I don't want to tell you about any of this. I believe I can find Asterion on High Island, but I need to take a few fighters with me. She chuckles and leans forward, then realizes you're not joking. Tell me more. You keep your explanations brief, but no matter the way you cut it, your plan sounds like a ludicrous task. I can't put the lives of my neighbours at such pointless risk. She straightens up. I must refuse. Alright, cool. I don't think I want to tell her about any of the rest of this. Alright, thank you for your time. I can give that message to Yason at the Pelt. I thought maybe if I asked for the help I might get some support from the villagers, but... Maybe I need to do some work there so the villagers like me more. I don't know how I'll get the help. Druid chat unlocked! Oh, good point! Thank you! Okay. Well, we'll get there soon. I enter the inn. I go, so sitting beneath an open window, 3 guards are arguing about something, but then ease the tension with friendly banter. The innkeeper is standing behind the counter preparing a set of mugs. Quintus is playing with an empty mug. The man without a name is sharpening a curved dagger used for shaving. Tulia is looking through a window. I go to the innkeeper. About Glauscher's band. He freezes, observing your hand silently. Thias has sent me to other villages. The bandits are focused on White Marshes, so she's not interested in your deal. Without a word, he puts your payment on the counter, then glances at your nose. I appreciate that you've been so thorough. You've already done more than I've asked for. I still have the crossbow to sell, so let's say we'll lower its price. Oh, lower price crossbow! Just for you. Keep up the good work. He walks out toward the window, opens it, and looks outside. I was afraid it might be like that. Times will get rough, yet there may never be a threat large enough to unite this bunch of anarchists. He rests his hand on the windowsill. I have another job if you're interested. I'll pay you 10 coins for finding out what Glauscher really wants. Ideally not by a direct question, but if there's no other way... Oh, I might get that! He turns back to you, and for a few words he looks into your eyes. And better act before she marks you as her next prey, being a lonely traveller and all. Work with me, and I'll do my best to keep you safe if you ever decide to hide behind our walls. I'm bringing good news, I guess. Glauscher has only one target right now, and it's the necromancers of White Marshes. You have nothing to worry about. He frowns in disbelief, asking you a few questions about what you've seen in her hideout. Before you finish with the last answer, he empties an already prepared pouch. His gestures are impatient, but the amount of dragon bones matches his promise. You did what I asked for, so these are now yours. We'll try to hunt in the north before fall, see if you're correct. Something worries you? He observes the floor a bit, but finally waves your question off. Their camp sounds like a well-protected place and hidden in a dangerous spot. He raises his eyes, though only for a moment. If you're wrong, we won't get to them easily. But that's just a thought of mine. Alright, this went great! How much money do I have? What? 26, that's nearly enough! That's 1 coin off enough! Oh, next stream, we can do it all! Might be worth checking if she has any other work. Oh, Thias? I didn't know if I wanted to do any jobs for her. I didn't finish her first job. Might drop Dalet's cost too? That would be great. 4.5 hours. Hang on. I could go and talk to the druids and sleep in Howler's Dell, or I could travel to Foggy Lake. You know what, I know it's the end of the stream, but let's go talk to the druids. I'm saving. Let's go. Is it too late for the druids? Have I made an error? I can go to the druids. You ride through the open gate, then swiftly dismount. A woman in a brown robe observes you from a distance and walks away when you make eye contact. A young man is reprimanding a little girl who dropped and shattered a clay bowl. I go to the druids! This time, the tall druid gives you an encouraging nod. Even though he remains on a bench, he's huge. He would do well as a guard at a city alehouse. I walk further south, to the spot where the new building is being built. You approach the building site. The stone foundations are finished and the timber frame is jointed together with a set of intriguing cuts like a large toy. One day their walls will be whitewashed with limestone and turned into a prestigious shelter, unlike the houses made of logs and boards. The other buildings are surrounded by grass, flowers, and herbs. The turmoil of village life is drowned out by the sound of the creek, but the knocking of a hammer shatters this tranquility. The builders give you curious looks from above the log they're cutting. I walk past them and head to the druids. You're welcomed by 8 elders gathered in a semicircle watching your steps closely. They're not as large as the workers, and their clothes are far from humble. Instead of hemp pants or tunics, they wear colourful robes and dresses made of wool. They vary in style, length, and embellishment, separating them from the outfits of monks. You spot belts and cords, sandals and closed shoes. One person is bald, one has silver hair long enough to cover her back like a cape. Most of the druids are clean and rested, though one is a bit of a sloven, with uncombed hair, stained clothes, and dusty feet. Also, unlike priests of Hovlaven, their hands are marked by scars, hard skin, old burns, and missing fingers. Still in silence, a woman with a staff steps forward. I take a closer look at her. An approach! Her grey robe is decorated with a brown thread that portrays leaves, tree branches, and birds. She's over 50, but the youngest one of them all. Her back is straight, the grey hair only an inch long. She doesn't need a walking stick. Her weapon is smooth, longer than she is tall. Her blue eyes are vigilant and keenly observe your face, as if in search of venom in your nose and lips. Her lips are thin and small, formed into an austere line that shakes slightly, as if she's on the brink of a burst of anger. She says nothing. She already looks angry, friendly, I'm honoured to meet you, playful, I didn't expect to spark such an interest. Will there be a song? No. Distanced, I assume you know who I am. Intimidating, let's not waste any more time. Never, I will never. Vulnerable, I bow my head and wait for her to speak first. I'm leaning towards friendly and vulnerable. More vulnerable, I think. What does everyone think? We haven't had one of these in a while. Which approach do you like? I think distance wasn't so bad in this instance, considering she's angry. But Jubal thinks vulnerable. We'll bow our head. I think that's a good approach. Rowan also says vulnerable. Quirrell? I know Quirrell will have an opinion. Quirrell says, I feel like vulnerable is the way here, mark of respect. Okay, I'm gonna go with it. I bow my head and wait for her to speak first. After many long breaths, she moves closer, her steps and smile gentle. She smells of fresh thyme, but there's an unfamiliar hint to it. Her free fingers reach for your chest, but don't touch it. Let me see your face, traveler. You straighten up. Her smile is polite and vague, but her eyes, which now seem a bit brighter than they were just a moment ago, are warm. Your arrival is welcomed by us. Ever through the arrival may open the flood of change. Share with us your thoughts, and we'll share ours with you. Her words are slow and soft, as if she's delighted by their taste. Oh, wow. I think I might stop here and we'll do all of this when we get back. Because this is a lot. This is a lot. This is very exciting. Big save. I did a small save. I'm doing a big save as well. Oh, finally! Things! I love it when things happen. All right. I think we might actually manage to achieve some things next time, especially if we get that intel from Jubal's contact. Roadwarden contact. Everyone, thank you so much. You've all been incredibly helpful. I would not have achieved anything this stream if not for your suggestions. It was really helpful. Thank you. Yeah, I'll be back on Friday with Outer Wilds, which I'm also really excited to return to. And I am still narrating Books and Bone on Sundays, which will be maybe just another 2 weeks. So I'll still be around for that as well. Thank you all so much. I hope you have a lovely rest of the week, and goodbye, everyone.